Hi, and welcome to On the Couch. I'm your host, Nicole.
And I'm your co-host, Johnny L.
And today we are all decked out for Christmas, as you can see.
'Tis the season.
We're counting down the days till Christmas. I'm really excited.
What do we have? 22 days?
Less?
3
I think
weeks.
it's like, a couple weeks, we'll say. What did you ask for?
Books
from
for
Santa.
next semester.
Are you serious?
I'm older now.
That's boring.
Why? What did you ask for?
I asked for a new jacket, actually,
Okay, that's good.
because I really needed one, you know. I like my big marshmallow coat. It looks like a marshmallow, but it was getting old, so I needed
Is it like a
new one.
North Face? Is it like
No.
Goose Down or something?
No, it's just a marshmallow jacket.
Okay. Is it white too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, I think I might have seen you wearing it the other day, actually.
Yeah,
the
it's white.
marshmallow jacket.
But, you know, other stuff. I got a new phone for early Christmas, so
What kind of phone did you get?
an iPhone.
Oh, all right.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right, but here with us now is Kelly and Sean. Welcome, guys. How are you?
Thank you.
And they are both engineering majors here at Rowan, and they're in a really cool club called Engineers Without Borders. Now, can you tell us a little bit about what this club does?
So Engineers Without Borders is a club that was established here at Rowan in 2003, and it incorporates engineering majors of all disciplines, mechanicals, electricals, chemicals, and civils. But then we also have people from other majors, such as Spanish majors, education majors, radio, television, film majors, that help us with our projects in third world countries.
Oh, wow. And how did you each first get involved in it?
Well, in freshman, we take a class called Freshman Engineering Clinic, and most professors promote to go to like a professional society such as Engineers Without Borders, or like the professional societies for civil engineers, chemical engineers, and they usually offer extra credit to get you to go, and you'll usually stay if you like the club. So that's how I originally got pulled into Engineers Without Borders, and then I stayed because I enjoyed it.
And I went to a summer camp here at Rowan, and I saw a presentation from Engineers Without Borders, so that brought me into the club.
Do you have to take that class first to join the club, or can you just join?
You can just join as a freshman, but then once you progress and get into your junior and senior year, you can actually receive college credit for the work that you do on your Engineers Without Borders project.
Oh, wow. Now, it's like one big project every year, or do you work on little things throughout?
With the project system, we actually have 2 projects right now, one in El Salvador and one in the Gambia in Africa. Usually for EWB, there are contracts you sign where it's a 5-year contract, so you get pulled in for an initial project. That project could take the full 5 years, or you could finish that project in a year, then move on to another project in that community and surrounding area.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, do you guys ever take like field trips to these places? Do you travel to them, or do you?
Absolutely. I've been to El Salvador twice this year already, and we will be returning in January.
And I've been to Gambia once, 2 Januaries ago, and I'm going again this January.
Wow, that's so cool. And you get to kind of see how your projects are panning out, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we go there to actually implement all the design work that we're working on back here home, and we take it there and actually put it into effect in their community and work with them to teach them about it and get them set up.
That is so cool. What does it feel like to just like see all the help that you're providing for them?
It's an incredible experience to know that you're taking a community that lives in third world conditions. They may not have clean water or access to information about health and sanitation, those types of things, and you're making their life better, and that's an incredible feeling.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's a great feeling. Like, in the Gambia, some of the older folk don't really know English in the area, so they're a little resilient to people, but they'll still like the help. But the children there love meeting us, talking with us as much as they can, just playing with us. So it's a really nice feeling.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So cool. Now, when you go there, what do you think's the biggest what's the most thing that they usually say? Like, what do they usually say the most?
They usually say that they're incredibly appreciative of our help. They can't get enough of Americans. They love to learn about our culture, and like they ask if I have a boyfriend and how school is going for me. They're very interested in our life back in the U.S., but they're incredibly appreciative of our help and us taking time to come to them and help them.
Yeah. When I went, you're either from Britain or somewhere else, from the U.S. So you're either English or from the U.S. And the U.S. is right next to England. Oh, you're from the U.S. Oh, you're near England, right?
That's so funny. Oh gosh, so you kind of get to know a little bit about like their personal lives too and share your stories. That's so cool. And do you get to choose where you go, or is it delegated for you, kind of?
So when you initially join the chapter, you can choose to either go onto the Africa project or the El Salvador project. And I was attracted to the El Salvador project because I'm learning Spanish, and I wanted to get to know the language as well as their culture. And you chose Africa.
I was kind of just pulled into Africa. Like, I got a phone call saying, we want to pull a sophomore into this project. You've been involved. Would you like to go? So that's how I got pulled into the Gambia project.
Wow. This sounds so interesting. Now, when do you guys meet?
We meet,
how often?
The actual student chapter meets every other Friday in the engineering building, but the actual travel team that goes to these places, we meet a lot more often, at least once a week, sometimes more than that. And we put a lot of effort into this. Sometimes people consider it the amount of another class. The work sometimes equals that of another class on these types of projects.
Which is the pull to do it in your junior, senior year to get college credit, because if you're just taking it as an extracurricular, if you're working on the reports and all the design that needs to go into it, it's adding an extra class to already hard curriculums that we have. Yeah. So having it as credit really helps ease the load a little bit.
Our reports are upwards of 100 pages.
Yeah.
So we put a lot, we put hours and hours into these projects, and it's really rewarding to see the end result.
I enjoyed my life when I got a 10-page paper.
Seriously? Oh my goodness, I could never.
The reports are rough, but it's not like two people writing it. It is a group of people writing it, editing it, professors reading it over. So the 100 pages is rough for sure, but it eases the pain when we have the group working together.
Right, right. And that's really nice, I mean, that you get credit for something that you're doing work like in your field, and it's like something you enjoy, obviously, right? And you're getting credit for it, which is awesome. Now, how can students get involved in this if they want to?
They can go to our website, which is www.rowan.edu/EWB, and our contact information is on that website to get in contact with us if they want to come out to our meetings or help out in any way.
If they go there and contact us and they want to learn more, we can put them on our email list. So when we send out an email reminding of meetings, events, they'll be on the list, so they'll get the reminders for the different events that go on.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
All right. And we'll be right back with more on the couch.